Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the delegates meeting today. B, you're right up front and center. We'd like to call the meeting to order for the delegate assembly. I'm temporarily manning the helm until we pass off to a chair and vice chair. So first, if I could have everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please, and repeat after me. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. Moving on the agenda, we have no old business, and now we will move on to the new business of the delegate assembly vote for a chairperson candidate. Now, I must remind everyone, because there seems to be some confusion through the emails I've received, that this process requires nominations from the floor. Even though on April 10th, after the election, we had entertained names of people who were interested in being the chairperson, didn't mean that they would be nominated and didn't preclude anyone else from wishing to be the chairperson from being nominated. So at this point, we will ask if someone wishes to nominate a candidate for the chairperson. This is the time. Tammy Morgan will write the name down. What we will then do at the conclusion of those nominations, Tammy will pass around a paper for a secret ballot. We will collect it. We will count it right there in front so everyone can see the ballots being counted. So with that, I will open the floor to nominations. Yes, sir.
Jim Nichols, District 3. I nominate Greg Voitko as chairman. Thank you.
And all we'll need is just one motion to put them on. So I have Greg. Is there another motion from the floor, or is that it?
He's already on.
Okay. I need nominations from the floor. Once the nominations from the floor phase, let's call it a phase, ends, then we'll move to the vote. There could be 1, 3, 5 choices for if they wish. But right now I'm just taking nominations from the floor. B, can I have a nomination?
You have to turn it on.
I'm new at this.
That's okay, B. Welcome.
At the first meeting we had as delegates, when we were elected by our districts, we had people actually nominated at that point.
No, they were not nominated. There was volunteers of people who were interested, have their names known, and they had 5 minutes to talk about themselves and why they like to be chairperson. It was not a formal nomination. Everything had to happen at this meeting to be on the agenda for nominations, which is typically how, historically, we've done at the delegate assembly. So at this right now, we will do and let me just reiterate the agenda. I'm going to take nominations from the floor. At that point, once I will ask if nominations are complete, there's none, we will move to vote. We will then collect the secret ballots, count them at the center table, and announce the winner. That chairperson will be set. Then we'll go to agenda item number 2 of selecting a parliamentarian. The chairperson has the ability and can appoint a parliamentarian to the assembly. Then item 3 on the agenda, then we will take nominations from the floor for vice chair. And again, Tammy Morgan will go around with blank papers. You will write the choice that you wish. We will collect those, count them in the center again, and once that is tallied, announce who the vice chair. Vice chair will be seated at the front, and then we will go on to the rest of the agenda for approval of minutes, etc. So right now, we've never nominated all the 3 people that put on this agenda. We're simply there saying that they were interested. Does not mean that they're going to get a nomination from the floor today. So right now, I have, as a point of order, Greg Voitko has been the only nomination I have on the floor. Is there any other nominations?
District 22 nominates Cal Martin.
Okay. Are there any other nominations from the floor for chairperson? We're only on the chairperson. Hearing none, we will now close nominations. Ms. Morgan, if you can please pass out, don't pass out, but please hand out the paperwork. Ladies and gentlemen, we're right into the meeting and people are already passing out. This time you will use your pen or one supplied by the Recreation Department to write either Greg Voitko or Cal Martin. Those are your only choices. Please, no Mickey Mouse, no other names at this time. Beef, yes. Thank you for the clarification. No problem, Beef. We're good. We're going to get through this together. And welcome all new delegates who are now joining us today for their first meeting. No copying off the paper, sir. No, just kidding. There we go. When you are done with your vote, please fold them and place them in front of your nameplate. Tammy Morgan will collect them. For the delegate assembly, is there any opposition? District 2 is on their way. They're running late. They would like to vote. Is there any opposition, or is there any anyone who would oppose waiting for 5 minutes? Okay, we will wait for 5 minutes. Yes, Mr. Martin.
Cal Martin, District 21. Could we possibly move to the vice chair election then, to fill the
I
time?
believe District 2 will also want to vote for vice chair as
That would
well.
make sense, thank you.
Did they say how close they were? Ladies and gentlemen, while we have a moment. Take a phone vote? I could take a phone vote. Do that. Does anyone have District 2's phone number? We'll take a phone vote and put it up to the mic. Does anyone have District 2's phone number?
Yep.
The District 2 chairperson, Loretta?
I
Does
do.
anyone have her phone number we can
I
call?
do.
Yeah, we can do it over the phone.
Right.
Thank you. That is a great idea. Progress must keep going forward. It's a secret? Don't put it on the microphone then.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be secret ballot.
You don't mind if I just hear that?
Sure.
What we will do though. Okay. I'm gonna right now, we'll wait for her, but we can collect and start counting the ballots that we have. So while we wait for District 2, we're gonna go ahead and collect the count. We will count, collect first, then count in front. And when District 2 comes in, they can, because that's a good point. Mr. Nichols did say it is a secret vote, and we don't want District 2 to be shunned in any way.
Disenfranchised.
What's that?
Disenfranchised.
Disenfranchised, that's correct. We'll see you on the UCLA USC campus. No, just kidding. No political talking here. Okay. At this point, if there's anyone that wishes to join, we're going to count right here. We can do it in front of you, but I also want... Bob, you got us on camera? I do. Perfect. Ms. Morgan, are you ready? File. Get down so everyone can see. Got that. I got you. There's no Mickey Mouse so far. That's excellent. some of the markings some of you guys have done. Okay, count to make sure those are all the same names, or just to make sure they're all the same names. First one, count. That's where we have Cameron. Not Jeopardy time. Are these all the same names, please? Before we count. Before you can count. And we will keep these after the meeting if you want to double check. We're going to beat your thumb too, so. Okay. So at this time, let me just confirm, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like a bank teller, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 for Cal Martin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for Greg Voitko. So we have, so even with District 2 voting, if they voted for Greg, it still would not be enough to beat Cal Martin. So Cal Martin, you, let me announce, I'm sorry.
What about 23?
If they're not here, everyone, this is Charlie London, District 23. Okay, we have counted ballots, and we will keep them out if people would like to double check. We have 12 for Cal Martin and 10 for Craig Voitko. Even with District 2 not here, they would not change the vote. So at this point, Cal Martin, you are the chairperson of the Delegate Assembly. At this time, can we make room at the front? Now we'll have to scoot everybody down. That's why you were smart to have that chair ready. So if we can have the chairperson take the front next to Gene Dobson, and then we probably will need to leave one chair open for the vice chair. Mr. London, if you can come on down. Now you're going to take your rightful place.
What a mess. Vice chair as well?
Yes, whether I'm going to make your, yeah, so I'm going to move everyone down.
2 chairs.
2 chairs. So I have 2 chairs in front. Is this your water or yours? Not yours.
It was mine, but I don't need it.
Okay. Great. Maybe where you're at. That's fine. Okay. Now I relinquish this meeting to Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, we're now on agenda item 2, selection of parliamentarian. The meeting is yours, sir.
Thank you, Chris. Let me just digress a moment and say thank you to all of the delegates who voted for me, and for those who did not. I hope that we can certainly find the common ground that's necessary to move us all forward in a positive direction, and look to do that. The next item on the agenda for today would be to appoint a parliamentarian. I had previously consulted with Jess Ocampo, who unfortunately is not here today, but he had agreed to accept that position. So he would be appointed the parliamentarian for this session of the Delegate Assembly.
Who is it?
Jess Ocampo. Okay, next item, item 3, would be the nominations for the position of vice chair in the Assembly. And nominations would be open. Yes, Anita.
District 18 would like to nominate Linda Spalding.
Linda Spalding is nominated for the position of vice chair.
Second isn't necessary.
Second is not really required.
Jim Nickel, District 3, I'd like to nominate Greg Voitko. Thank you.
And Greg Voitko is now nominated for the position of vice chair as well. Any further nominations for the vice chair? Without objection,
I-
nominations would,
I nominate Marcia Midget as vice chair.
Marcia Midget would be the third candidate for vice chair. Any further nominations? Without objection, then, we will close nominations and move to the voting process. Marcia Midget wishes to withdraw her name as a candidate. So the vote is between Linda Spalding and Greg Voico for position of vice chair.
I do indeed, sir.
Okay. Once again, you'll fold those and put them in front of your nameplate, please. Next year, we'll use the Greek method and use marbles.
Point of order, is this an annual plan?
Greg, elections were 2 years. 2 year period.
And you'll collect them when you're ready.
We're getting a lot of feedback on the mics.
Is it positive or negative? We have too many that are on right now. Greg, shut yours off for a minute. What I'd recommend, delegates, is if you're not speaking, turn off your microphones, please.
Good afternoon, Loretta. We are currently voting for the position of vice chair, and your two candidate choices would be Linda Spalding or Greg Voico.
Okay, we have concluded the vote. For vice chair, Linda Spalding had 12 votes. Greg Voitko had 10 votes. Marcia Midget had 1 vote. So for vice chair, Linda Spalding would be the vote getter. You can take your positions at the front.
Congratulations, Linda. Just as a point of order, Christian Gonzalez has asked to leave. He's not really feeling well, but he wanted to be here for the vote. So thanks, Chris, for coming. We need you, Chair. Yeah, let's. There we go. To the right.
Let me just bring a chair.
No, I got it. Chris got it. You're going to make room right here. Linda's going to move over. Is he going to the bathroom or is he? No, he's going home because he doesn't feel well. Oh. But that's an empty seat. Don't move that chair. Yes, ma'am. Oh, sorry. That's the trick we do at school. I'm sorry. Yeah, well. Here you go, ma'am. There you go. And if you can move to your left, sir.
My left.
Yeah, or whatever. Which I don't know where the chair.
My
vice
other
chair is.
right.
All right. Just have a seat. Begin the meeting. Let's do it. All right. You're good.
Yeah, well, okay, moving forward, the next item on the agenda today would be the approval of the minutes from actually the March 7th meeting. Does anyone have any comment as to the minutes? Kate Reed?
Kate Reed, District 20, under the call to order, the third paragraph, second line, seconded by Kathy Reed. My name is Kate Reed, and Kathy is my sister-in-law.
Kate, what paragraph was it? What?
Where Mr. Martin moved to affirm the vote, on the right side, it says seconded by Kathy Reed. That's my sister-in-law. It should be Kate.
Got it. Greg?
Under Randy Robbins' comments, Banning Point is not spelled with an E. There's a Beaumont Point spelled with an E.
What page is
I'm not sure, but I believe so. Does anyone know for sure?
That's what you get on the
It is with an E. So no change necessary there? Banning Point?
Go look at their website. It's Banning Point without an E.
We've seen it both ways, so we'll just let it stand as is. Any further comments? Linda?
Yes, there is a correction under the comment from Michelle Walter for Welcome Home. It states that you will be required to pay for the meal if your guest does not attend. That is inaccurate. Welcome Home will bear the cost of the meal, not the delegate.
So the change is that the HOA would be standing responsible for the no-show. Is that correct? Okay. Any other questions regarding the minutes? Any changes? Okay, I need a motion to approve.
Second.
Moved by B. Mercado and seconded by Linda. All in favor, say aye. Motion passes by voice vote. B was the first and Linda was the second. Yes.
I'd like to know why we're not looking at April's minutes instead of March's. Oh, of course, sorry. Oh.
Okay, the next item is item number 5, which is a presentation from David Keeley from the Charitable Trust.
Hello? I'm not the real David. Let me pass the baton. Thank you very much.
Hello. I think we'd rather listen to David. He's much more fascinating. I'm Diane Arhus, and in other people's absences, I am sharing some information with you about Charity Week. And many of you, I'm sure, noticed our cute little bags over there. And we are asking for your assistance once again in delivering your district charity envelopes to your residents in your districts. After the meeting, I'll be over there and I will hand out to each person theirs. If you cannot or are not able to, please let me know and we'll find someone who can or something. But I think a lot of you are already aware. Beverly left me I have to make sure I get all of the points down to you, so please bear with me. In those packets are the ball drop ticket, the helicopter ride-along tickets, the charity raffle tickets, and are some of the things in there. And we ask that you get these out to people by May 10, which is about a week, because that's when tickets go on sale for the charity events. And at that time, that's when we take those stubs and give them, you know how that works, I presume. But one of the things you might notice is these are really bulky bags, and we ask that you get the bags back to Beverly Simmons or Sharon Keeley. Sharon Keeley, Beverly Simmons. She had a tough golf game. Golf won, she lost. So anyway, we could send a little prayer for her. But anyway, the bags will go back to Beverly or Sharon or me, whatever. Okay. The drawings will be happening the week of Charity Week this year is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so it's charity weekend, and it's June 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's when the drawings happen. Each bag contains the correct number of envelopes for your district. And if you're short or have some left over because of vacant houses or whatever, please, again, contact Sharon or Beverly Simmons. And the bags go back to them. And I'll be over there after the meeting and happy to hand out the bags to you, okay, and answer any questions you might have. Ticket sales begin Friday, May 10. They're going to be right out front of the lobby under the portico share. The reverse raffle for the custom-built golf cart, was going to be with the April Monster Scramble. That has been changed to June. So that's going to be on Saturday of the June events. And that's when it will be raffled off on the Saturday, June 8, on the veranda between 1:30 and 4, okay? And as it was planned for April, appetizers will be served as people, for those who bought tickets. If you bought appetizer tickets or golf cart reverse raffle tickets for April, these are valid at that time. And you can, when the tickets go on sale, May 10, you can get tickets for that as well, okay? Ticket sales hours beginning Friday, May 10, are Wednesday and Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., and the following 3 Saturdays, May 11, 18, and 25. And those are Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay? They'll be out front, and checks and credit cards are acceptable. Any questions? All right. The Monster Scramble is on Thursday, but the drawing for the golf cart is going to be on Saturday. Okay, after the shootout. Thank you. We've got good people around here. Anything else?
Linda has a question.
I'm afraid I didn't write it down fast enough. Is there some way that you could print that out and send it to the delegates? Okay, thank you.
Yes. Oh, one of the things inside the envelopes is a bright pink card, and all of this is on there. Okay.
Any other questions?
Thank you, Linda. Good question.
Thank you very much. We'll move to the next item on the agenda. The next item would be announcements from the Board of Directors. Item number 6.
Thank you. The election results were as follows. Don Day, Randy Robbins, and Bob Walter were elected in that order based upon the numbers. They were elected for 2-year terms until April 2026. The Board of Directors then had an organizational meeting and selected who was going to be in which official position. The official positions are the President, Bob Walter, Vice President, Randy Robbins, Second Vice President, Beverly Simmons, Treasurer, Gary Burkle, and Secretary, Don Day. The IRS ruling 70-604 also passed. First Service Residential has interviewed a new food and beverage director, Jason Say, who was exceptionally qualified, has over 20 years of hospitality expertise. We offered him a job. The problem is he accepted elsewhere. So we're now going back to re-interviewing candidates. So that was too bad. We tried. A feasibility study is now being conducted by Gary Burkle and myself on pure captive insurance for Sun Lakes Country Club and for the homeowners. We're attempting to address the recent difficulties in obtaining affordable insurance, especially in the area of fire insurance. So we'll keep you updated on that. The concern is we want to make sure that it complies with our governing documents, that we're allowed to do that. But if we are, it appears to be a very attractive way of lowering our insurance cost. We'll let you know. The board approved the usage of Securitas staff to be pool monitors for this summer. Most of the monitors will be at the main pool. The board approved the governance model policy manual, which was completed by the IPO task force. I want to thank them for their efforts and all the work that they did, and Karen Conlon with Sequoia Grove Consulting. So that has been approved, and we now have a manual and kind of give us some direction for not only the board, but also for service and the committees here in our community. The dog parks feasibility study was voted on by the board. It was unanimously rejected by the board due to an inability to find a suitable location for the entire last year. The board approved a new club entitled African American Heritage Connection Club. The board appointed Mary Jo McElwain as a Common Area Advisory Committee member. And last but not least, our committee is continuing to have problems with motorists speeding and running our stop signs. We're having Manning PD and Securitas do some patrolling, keep an eye on offenders. The Safety Committee has recommended additional flashing stop signs at Country Club and Glen Eagles, as well as Country Club and Clubhouse. The board is obtaining quotes for these and other safety measures. And that's all I have for today.
Thank you, Mr. Walter. We will move to item number 7, which would be announcements from administration.
Welcome. Hello, Christopher Mitchell, Food and Beverage Director, General Manager. We are going to start off Cinco de Mayo. Ladies and gentlemen, you probably have seen this. This Sunday, Cinco de Mayo, is an all-you-can-eat. Let me get the camera so Bob can get it. All-you-can-eat buffet at the veranda. It is a ticketed event. Starts at 11, ends at 3. We will have a mariachi band playing from 12:30 to 2:30. And I will be out there assisting the staff with service that day. So look to see you all there. Then we have a Mother's Day brunch. Mother's Day brunch will have 2 seatings. One, this is May 12th, by the way, Sunday. It will be from 10 to 12 is the first seating, and then 1 to 3 is the second seating. The ticket price is $49.95 for adults. Children 6 to 12 are $26.95, and children 5 and under are free. Those tickets are on sale now. We have a lot of options for breakfast and lunch. Omelet stations, pasta stations, etc. will be there. So that is happening. As a reminder, the South Clubhouse pool will be closed May 6th. That will allow for the pool replastering, the deck work. We do have the dehumidifier in, but this is some of the extra items that we need to do to take care of that pool. And with that as a reminder, and you'll see at the bottom of your agenda, ladies and gentlemen, the next district delegate meeting is scheduled for Thursday, June 13th. We will not be meeting on the first Thursday of the month due to Charity Week. And they will be in here for Charity Week, so we need to move our delegate meeting back to the 13th. With that, that completes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Now we move to the number 8 on the agenda, which are announcements from the district delegates. And we will start with District 1 and Barbara.
Barbara Elness, District 1. I don't really have anything to say except for that I am very grateful that all of the election activity is over and we can move on.
My name is Loretta Couthar, District 2, and I don't have anything else to say. Hello to everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Jim Nickel, District 3, to all our residents and board members. I just have a few announcements. On June 5th, my district is having a pool early summer barbecue. It's something we're hosting for our residents. We do have our own pool on Lakeside 1. The second item is I have friends at the Banning Senior Center. They're still in need of clothing, and I know we have our yard sales coming up. So if anyone has any excess, especially men's clothing, small appliances, they'll take the donations. They're open Monday to Friday from 9 to 2, And the manager over there is Anna, and the lady that handles the food items and the boutique for the clothing is Carmen. I have their phone number, and any donations are appreciated. And just to know that they do check IDs, so you must be a Banning senior citizen to get the benefits. And they also serve lunch from 11 to 1 every day. And it's a very, very good thing that we give to our fellow residents in the community. The third one is the Banning Senior Center is having a live stream blood donation, something I'm very involved with. It'll be on June 3rd from 11 to 3 on San Gregorio Avenue. And they'll do the whole blood, the double red cells, the plasma, or the platelets. And just to know that these donations will save 3 adults and 12 babies. So you can either do it a short term, or it takes an hour, where they reverse your blood out, take the white cells out. So I would encourage everyone. I do it every 58 days, so it's a good thing to do for our people, and it'll service our San Gregorio Hospital. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. That was on June 5th at the June 3rd at the Banning Senior Center, 11 to 3 o'clock. You can make appointment. You can register online ahead of time. And you get points for gifts for donating. Sometimes they give out, small items to drink and eat there as well, resting between the blood. It's a very simple process, very, very simple, painless, and they're nice people. So I appreciate everyone's help. Thank you.
Dolores Doherty, District 4. I am going to echo Barbara. I, too, am glad all of these elections are over with. And welcome to the new delegates. And thank you to all of my residents in District 4 that re-elected me as their delegate for another 2 years. Thank you.
Dave Miller, District 5. April was District 5's month for the Fill the Cupboard program, and D5 came through again. They did a great job. We were able to donate to the Banning Senior Center many boxes of food, many boxes and bags of food, really nice gift cards, and a nice check for $600. So we were very happy with the outcome. Thank you, District 5.
Nancy Murray, District 6. Jesse's not here, but he says hello from Paris. And that's about it. Nothing new.
Fran Hanratty, alternate district delegate. I am sitting in for Gail Balick. She's recovering from knee surgery. I have 2 comments. One of them is a resident in my district has brought to my attention a problem. Guests and vendors are having problems exiting gate 3 during the daylight hours. When I reported the issue to Securitas, I was informed that there is a part needed and has been ordered. Additionally, this problem has been ongoing for over 2 weeks. Why does it take so long to get replacement parts when some of our most vital equipment fails? When we have over $12 million in the Replace and Replacement Fund as of the 2023 audit to prevent this kind of issue. Also, why isn't there a routine maintenance and replacement performed on the gates to ensure proper operation 24/7? And by the way, the 23 Sun Lakes audit, there's no page numbers. There is a table of comments, contents, but there is no page numbers. And also District 7 gave a check for $250 to the Banning Senior Center to be allocated strictly for the pantry. Thank you.
Linda Vieira, District 9. We are having a barbecue in June that I'll mention something about in May, in our next meeting.
Good afternoon, Jean Dobson from District 10, Fairway Villas. Michelle and her committee put on a really nice welcome home event. I forgot the date, Michelle, I'm sorry, but it was a few weeks ago. We had 7 new residents from District 10. It was a great presentation, good food, and I hope those residents who don't respond but are still new residents, maybe they take advantage of the next one that we have so that they can learn about the workings a little bit more of Sun Lakes. We had a very successful dinner and auction in April for our district. We raised a lot of money for our district and for the families that we will adopt at Christmas to provide them with a little bit better Christmas than they might otherwise have had. We still have some donations that we actually ran out of time that evening to auction off. They will be sold hopefully at the garage sale on Saturday. Effective June, we will have a district alternate, yet I won't name at this point. We'll wait till the master open meeting. And our district is getting ready for Fill the Cupboard. June is our month, so I've taken some ideas from the other delegates since I'm new about how to make that a very successful event. On June 4th, we will have another social event. We're a very social district. At our pool, it's going to be a nacho event for $5, and those are very well attended. That's all we have now.
Okay, we'll skip Linda and myself until the end.
I am the alternate, and somehow I'm up here, and Patty Lopez is supposed to be up here. We're going to switch that around. Thank you, Patty. What district? District 11.
Ann Hofert, District 12. I need to have clarification, if I may, from Bob in regards to the lounge expansion. The mic system is so bad that I didn't pick up what you said.
I didn't say anything about the lounge expansion, but I can. There was a delay in getting the approval signed from the city, but it finally did get approved, and they're now in the demolition phase. I was over there inspecting it this morning with Chris, so they are moving forward.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't pick up on that.
No, that's okay.
I would like to thank Dori Gartsky for all of her efforts with the Pass Action Group, and her sending the petitions, making the petitions herself, and getting them out to each one of us delegates. I think that she goes over and above everything that she's ever done here, along with the bottles and the cans. And if you've ever been to her house, you'll know what I mean. But I want to thank Dori. She's an excellent EPAP coordinator in my district, and I'm very happy to have her with me.
Hi, my name's Carly Beeks from District 14, and I'm a brand new delegate, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Janie Vaughn, District 13. I don't have anything else much to say, except I want to reiterate about stopping at the stop signs, especially on Country Club. Just coming over to the meeting today, coming up Glen Eagles, we almost got squashed. And I think it would help if the person did stop, but he was about a car length over the line. And the line on the stop line and the word stop is not visible on the street anymore, so it might need to be repainted there. I know you mentioned that location, so maybe
Yes,
that's in the...
it is scheduled to be painted.
Okay, that'll help a lot. And then also, I was just wondering, our property backs up to Highland Springs, and all night long, there's cars racing up and down, and they don't stop at Gate 5 stop sign at all. I mean, you can tell, I've watched, when I hear them, I go look, peek over the fence, I can see they just keep going. They don't even slow down. And they're very loud. And I'm just wondering, is it possible to maybe talk to whoever, the city or whatever, about maybe putting some kind of a speed bump in the middle there between the stop each way? So it would encourage people to actually stop there, because in the middle of the night, nobody's going in and out of Gate 5. I understand they just want to go. But
We can bring that up to the city, because that's not our property. We don't have any jurisdiction, but we can definitely address that with the city of Banning.
yeah, I think it might be something to look into. It wouldn't really deter anybody coming into Gate 5, because you've already stopped at the stop sign to turn into the gate anyway. So if you had to go over one of those big speed bumps, it might help slow people down if they knew something was there. And we're having a picnic on June 22nd at the South Clubhouse. And if anybody's interested in coming to our picnic, just let District 13, me, or Janice know. Thanks.
B. Mercado, District 15. I'm very happy to be here. I look forward to helping my neighborhoods, and I have some really good neighbors that I can rely on to help me out. I'm still learning, so I will be making mistakes as I go, but I think I can get help here.
Greg Voitko, District 16. A week from Saturday, we have an EPAP, I'm not going to call it a meeting, it's just a meet and greet event. Introduce our new EPAP coordinator, and our social committee led by Debbie Pritchett Caputo is planning a summer party in July to coincide with the Paris Olympics.
Anita Lawrence, District 18. I'm another new delegate, replacing Joe Firmino, who at the age of 99 decided to step down. So the first thing I'd like to do is thank Joe for all of his years of service to District 18, as well as the Delegate Assembly. I attended the Welcome Home on April 25th. It was my first official duty as a delegate, and welcomed two new residents to District 18. And I'm very grateful to the residents of District 18 who have agreed to stay on as zone captains, alternate captains, and those who have stepped up to replace those who could not continue in their roles. I'm building my staff as we speak, so I'm looking forward to bringing news and information from District 18, the community, and the board to all of the residents of District 18. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Marcia Midget for District 19. I'm very honored to be elected as District 19's delegate, but I'll tell you, they're a pretty well-oiled running machine, and they've got some great people working there, so they're going to make my job pretty easy, from what I can tell. I did attend the April 13th social committee, or social gathering that they had at the South Clubhouse. Wonderful food, wonderful company, and at that particular time, they were very gracious in presenting Linda Spalding with a plaque for her dedication to District 19 for the last couple of years. And then last but not least, has nothing to do with the district, but I have the Monster Scramble coming up that I'm really tired of all the stuff in my living room that was supposed to be gone in April, but it's still there. So I actually have room for 8 teams. So if anybody is interested, now is the time to turn in your money and forms to the clubhouse. There's entrance forms there. So I'd like to get 36 teams if we can. It's wonderful. It's a great event. There's lots of fun stuff going on out there. So let's play golf. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Kate Reed, District 20. I wanted to let you all know that we have a few seats left for our event on this Saturday. It's a Kentucky Derby Run for the Roses. $10. We're going to watch the race together, play some games, have some good food, and we urge you all to, if you still like to come, we're willing to take, it's $10. If you'd still like to come, we can find a place for you. So just let me know and we'll put it together. Thank you.
Bill McDade, alternate for District 22. Sitting here because the main man, Mike Volk, had a major heart operation on the 22nd, and he is home now as of the 27th, Saturday. He's doing quite well, and he wishes all well and everything else. So if you'd like to give him a call, I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Charlie London. I'm the new delegate for District 23. This last month we had a fiesta luncheon for 60 residents that attended. We had tacos with all the fixings, and the international dancers came by to entertain us. They taught us a little bit about salsa and merengue. We have a recycling crew that goes out the last Monday of the month, and we collected $228 last month. And 49 houses contributed to that fund. We split the money between the district, and every other month we give to charities. Our next event coming up will be a 4th of July block party. We'll be doing hot dogs and probably hope we don't make too much noise for the neighbors. Thank you very much.
Yours is on already, so might as well use it. Thank you so much. I want to take this moment to thank Dolores Doherty. You handled the last few months with dignity, and I mean this, and grace. Thank you. I don't say things I don't mean, okay? I'm telling you. So anyway, we have a wonderful opportunity right now as a district delegate assembly. We have 8 brand new delegates, which is amazing. I look for the future of the delegate assembly to be stronger, work together, and move forward. Cal and I had a meeting last week, and the ideas that Cal has to move the district delegate assembly forward are amazing. It's going to mean all of us working together, and I am very, very excited. So thank you so much.
Cal Martin, District 21. Thank you again, everyone, for the vote of confidence, for your trusted me to serve you as chairman of this assembly. It is something that I don't take lightly, and I will do my very best to move us forward to create positive influences for this assembly, for you individually as delegates, and for the community as a whole. I do have a number of different ideas, but we should talk about those probably in a different venue, because it will take time to get those formulated for everyone to quite understand what they might be. So I'm going to schedule another meeting during the month. This will be an entirely voluntary meeting for delegates and alternates to come to. You all volunteer for a position now, and you spend a lot of time doing it. I'm well aware of that. I'm not forcing anybody to come. I'm hoping that you will come because you too want to make a positive impact, or you wouldn't be sitting here. And come give it a try. The first one will be a week from today in the South Clubhouse. We'll meet at 2 o'clock in the South Clubhouse. It'll be very informal. It will not be like this. We will not be running under Robert's rules. It will be more of a question and answer and discussion session. Week from today, That would be the 9th at 2 o'clock in the South Clubhouse, and I will send you all reminders. I will send you information by text message and by email on anything that I do. I also want to say that anything that we do, we will do as a group. We will vote together to do something or not to do something. There will be lots of opportunities to express what you want to say, and hopefully when we come back here before the rest of the body of Sun Lakes, we will be able to express what we've worked on outside, and the formality of having an open debate on an issue will be just a formality. There may be some that still want to speak against whatever the motion is, and there certainly will be some that want to speak for it, but hopefully there will not be any rancor or discord, and we'll all get something accomplished. That's my hope. Anyway, thank you again for... Yes, alternates are welcome. District delegates and alternates are welcome to come to those sessions, because the best ideas come from the most minds. You know, that's really what we're looking for, is the best ideas, and then turn those into reality instead of just talking about it. And that's all I have to say at the moment. So if I could call for comments from the audience. Anybody has something to say from the audience?
Well, Jason's not here to time me, so, but I promise I won't go too long. Michelle Walter, I am the chairperson for the marketing committee, but I also am the coordinator for the Welcome Home. So good afternoon, delegates, and congratulations to all the newly elected delegates and alternates. We had our Welcome Home dinner on Thursday, April 25th. I think having the clubs and groups in half of the ballroom was a big success. I got a lot of great feedback. The new homeowners were given the opportunity to go around to each of these tables and interact with them. We had our new Welcome Home packets, and we're excited that our coupon book, and I'm so sorry I forgot to bring one, was completed and included in these packets. And there are actually 12 coupons that have to do with the golf course, the sand wedge, and they're really awesome. We're really excited, and I want to thank Jerry Blodgett again for doing these. To let you know, there were 49 new homeowners that were supposed to attend. However, 9 were a no-show. So that means that we have to pay for those who do not show up. I'm not sure how we're going to rectify this situation. I'm hoping that the delegates can come up with something that we can figure out of what we can do. So I had a delegate that emailed me and wanted to know why there were some other people there from the clubs and groups. Well, I had to pay for 9 of those dinners, so I allowed those clubs to join us, and I think they really appreciated it. So that was the reason that happened. After many months of designing our virtual brochure, it's finally complete and it's on the website. So invite everybody to take a look at it. It's really cool. And thank you, Hernan and Bob and everybody that helped with that. And I thought you might be interested in these stats. These are the home sales from April 1st through the 23rd. Active or coming soon, 31 homes, 6 condos. Prices from $345 to $648. Condo prices from $315 to $365. In escrow, as of April 23rd, 15 homes and 4 condos. Condo prices from $279 to $365. Home prices from $335 to $498. Closed escrows as of April 23rd, 11 homes closed from $333 to $510,000. We are getting our homeowner survey cards, the little yellow cards, and we received 9 right now. Out of those 9, 6 residents were still working, 6 were interested in golf. All 9 said it was important to have a restaurant on site. So I thought that was pretty cool. Just to let you know also, I just never can say no. So we are coming up with the City of Banning challenges Sun Lakes Country Club again. More warehouses along with industrial and commercial development called Sunset Crossroads, all along Sun Lake's eastern side. So we're putting together another group very similar to the past action group, but ours is going to be called Sunset Crossings Action Group, I believe. SCAG? Don't like that word, but anyway. Sorry. So banning Sunset Crossroads commercial development. So they've got warehouse, perhaps 2, 3, or 10, big rig fueling station, shops, restaurants, a hotel, office space, and maybe even some medical. So if you're interested in helping or getting involved in this, you've got my email address. Also, Bob Messier and Howard Katz, we're working on this together. So if you're interested, please contact one of us. I don't have anything to give you right now, but we're going to have something in Lifestyles for June, so you'll be able to look it up in there. And I just want to let you know that I am for having Sunset Crossroads. I am not for having more warehouses. We just came back from Tucson, and I can't tell you how many warehouses there were along the freeway that were completely empty. We do not want that here. That is just problems for the homeless to come in, and we just don't want that. So if you're interested, give me a call, Bob Mercier, and also Howard Katz. Thank you.
Good afternoon and congratulations to everyone. My name is Janice Rice. I'm the EPAP Public Information Officer. In front of everyone has a flyer. This flyer on Monday, this coming Monday, we're going to get together in the Sand Wedge. We've been able to get away from the noise and construction of the restaurant. We will be in the Sand Wedge from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. This is open to EPAP coordinators, zone captains, medical, the MRTs, but we want to open it up to all of the delegates and all the alternate delegates so that you guys can come in and see what we're doing as well. I'm hoping to get input from all of you regarding EPAP. And so it's going to be a meet and greet and Q&A so that we can all talk, get together, share ideas, kind of find out where we really stand with, because in the past there's been, delegates don't do this for EPAP, but they do this for EPAP and things like that. So we want to get an open conversation going so that we can all be on the same page, because that's what's important when it comes to being prepared in our community. Again, that's this coming Monday, May 6th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon in the Sand Wedge. So make sure you come around the building. Thank you. Any questions? Thank you.
Are there any other comments from members?
Hi there, Sosie Hyatt. Congratulations to all of the delegates. In the last few weeks and months while we were working on the elections, not just for the delegates, but the board, I noticed that we were lacking higher standards. I have never witnessed so many misinformation, so many delegates that were actually on Facebook pages putting things that should have never even been on Facebook. So as I stand here, I just think that we need to remember that everyone is watching, everyone is paying attention, and we have to present ourselves a lot better than what we have witnessed. I don't think any one of us can handle another election like the last. As a delegate, I watched people walk by board members and not say hello, even pretend that they don't see them. And that's just not acceptable behavior. It's your job, you're an extension of the board. If you're not happy with the board, I think you may be in the wrong position. That's all.
Any further comments? If not, I'll call for a motion to adjourn. So moved by Anita. A second? All in favor? Let's go home.